Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well and having a great Memorial Day weekend, hanging out with their family and eating good. I know we are. It's much needed for sure. Getting ready for this week. At the time of the recording this video, it's May 30th, 2022. Today we'll be breaking down the sectors of the economy. How many sectors? What types of sectors? Some of the names of the companies in each sector, a little bit of the detail on each sector. So with that being said, let's hop on into it. The technology sector. So starting from 1 all the way down to 11, this is put on this list by weighting. Technically, the technology sector is the highest weight in the S&P 500. However, certain things do change depending on revenue, earnings, CEO changes, and other fundamental news. So first here we have the technology sector. Services and goods sold in electronics, computers, artificial intelligence, software, and information technology, IT. A couple of companies in this sector: Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, Google. Those fall in the technology sector. Next here we have the consumer discretionary sector, aka consumer cyclicals. This provides products such as high-end apparel, leisure activities, entertainment, durable goods, and automobiles. Some of the companies that fall within this sector: Netflix, Disney, and Starbucks. Gotta have that caramel macchiato. Next, we have the communication services sector. This includes wireless and diversified telecommunication services and media, entertainment, and interactive media and services. Companies that fall in this category: Verizon, AT&T, Cisco would fall into this sector. Next, we have the financial sector. Now, I'm looking for the financial sector to do pretty well this year, considering with the rate hikes. On top of that, they're a good dividend play. This sector comprises a broad range of industries, including banks, investment companies, insurance companies, and real estate firms that provide financial services to commercial and retail customers. Some companies that fall within this sector: PayPal, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Truist, all fall within that financial sector. Next here we have the industrial sector. This is comprised of businesses that manufacture and distribute capital goods in support of industries. Areas of focus for this sector include defense, construction and engineering, and electrical equipment, aerospace, and heavy machinery. Some companies that you're going to know off the bat: Caterpillar, Boeing, 3M are all a part of this industrial sector. Next here we have healthcare sector. The healthcare sector consists of businesses that provide medical services, manufacture medical equipment or drugs, provide medical insurance, or otherwise facilitate the provision of healthcare to patients. Within the sector, you're going to have companies like United Health Group Incorporated, Bristol Myers Squibb, and Amgen. So next here, which is our favorite sector, is the consumer staples sector. It consists of food and staples retailing, personal products, household products, food, beverage, and tobacco. All right, so the consumer staples sector is a lot of times one of the safest and strongest sectors, because everybody still has to buy those products. You still have to go out, get your crackers, your shampoo, and your toothpaste. So a lot of companies within this sector, even though they might feel some of the pain along with the rest of the market, they still pretty safe play. Definitely not like the consumer discretionary up here, which is one of the first things that will kind of go by the wayside along with technology. So keep that in mind. The consumer staples sector, some of the companies that they are like Procter & Gamble, Costco, and CVS. So next here we have the utility sector. Utility sector comprises establishments engaged in the provision of the following utility services: electric power, natural gas, steam supply, water supply, and sewage removal. These are not sexy stocks, that's for sure. But nonetheless, a lot of the stocks in this sector are safe. They have been around for a long time, have a good track record of revenue and profit, and are always climbing. We will always need water, we will always need electricity, and these are very safe plays, just not very sexy. A lot of them do have great dividends, just like the financial sector. Keep that in mind. Some of the companies in this sector include American Electric Power, American Water, and NRG Energy Incorporated. All very good companies. All right, so next we have the real estate sector. It consists of companies that buy residential real estate like homes and non-professional purposes, commercial real estate like shopping malls, retail spaces, and hotels. Industrial real estate business specializes in manufacturing plants, factories, and warehouses. Companies that thrive in this sector are like Crown Castle, International, Well Tower, and Public Storage is another good example. Next, we have the energy sector. Now, of course, with fuel prices rising and everything that's going on with the Russia-Ukraine situation, this has made a lot of companies in the energy sector incredibly appealing. In my opinion, they're getting a little bit overvalued at this point in relation to some of the other sectors, but regardless, let's talk a little bit about it. The energy sector includes corporations that primarily are in the business of producing or supplying energy such as fossil fuels or renewables. The energy sector has been an important driver of industrial growth over the past century, providing fuel to power the rest of the economy. Companies that fall within this sector are ones that you've probably heard a lot about in the news recently: Marathon Petroleum Incorporated, Valero Energy, ExxonMobil, British Petroleum, BP, and so on. Last but not least, the materials sector. Materials sector contains companies that provide chemicals, construction materials, containers and packaging, metals and mining, paper and forest products. This also kind of falls within that the utilities consumer. It's something that we need, but we don't necessarily have to have. Certain companies in this sector consist of DuPont, Sherwin-Williams, and Valvoline. So with all these 11 sectors right here, if you were to diversify amongst 2 stocks in each one of these sectors, some of the titans of each sector, some of the ones with the lower PEs, solid revenue growth, and long-term growth for the company, that would be incredibly good diversified portfolio. Portfolio diversification amongst the sectors is another video I'll be coming out with, so look out for that one. Right now, I just wanted to kind of touch base and let y'all see exactly what these sectors consist of. You hear about it all the time, and I don't know if you've ever actually looked into it to see exactly what each one of them represent. So, I hope everybody watching got some value from this content. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for me. My name is Brandon, just one man on his travels through this financial journey. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.